Welcome, guys. It is that moment. It is that moment, guys. We're so excited about this project, this MTM makeover project for our primary bedroom and bathroom. But it has been a journey.
Yeah.
It has been a journey, and the journey never started with when we started renovating. It started when we started dreaming, and we started dreaming for a long time. It has been years.
18 years.
Yeah, no, years in the making. Trust me.
Yeah, no, we're so excited to be bringing this video for you today because the truth is, guys, when we started this makeover series, we had no idea that, first of all, that it would span over this period of time, but that makes sense. But you know, we're literally documenting making our dream home, and it was a big decision for us when we said, you know, we don't want to move anywhere. We love our home, but we want to make the home that we live in the home that we want. And we have steadily taken our time. You have been on the journey with us, and now comes time for the primary bedroom and bathroom.
Where do we start?
At the beginning. The beginning is a moving target because, you know, where did we really, I mean, we had so many discussions with Andrew, our contractor, on so many different things, on so many different levels. And this all started with Andrew saying to me, you know, you guys should really have an indoor-outdoor shower.
Yeah.
And we going, huh? What? No, man, if I be inside.
I couldn't see it. It just felt so daunting. I was like, what do you mean? So I gotta look out the whole entire wall and go outside. And I said, how that work? That's a thing. And I say, yo, that if you don't do that, trust me. And it just started the ball rolling, you know?
Yeah, it got us dreaming. It got us thinking because, to be honest with you, you know, we didn't feel ready to get started on this room. Wayne was more ready than me, but you know, of course, I was like, are we ready? I don't know. Anyway, it really pushed us into kind of trying to bring together a vision. And so we started to really seriously think about how this room would come together based on one conversation with Andrew. So fast forward all of that now, and we decided that we are gonna go ahead with doing the room. We enlisted the help of Vanessa Paisley Clare from Clare Design, who actually did our ground layout of our kitchen and dining room and living room, as you remember. And you know, we love to have a layout, a map. We call it the Bible because everybody always goes back to it to really revisit, you know, how long a wall should be, how tall a window should be, whatever it may be.
And for me, it's not until I see the layout that I can actually start really seeing the vision. Because sometimes you hear them talking about, all right, so the walk-in closet, I gotta come out here, and the bathroom, I gotta cut this, and the walls, I gotta do this, and I gotta hit out. Sometimes I say, yo, just wake me up when time when I have the layout so I can actually see what this vision is all about. And remember me tell you, when Vanessa put it all together in the layouts, that is when I really started getting excited about what was next, what was going to be happening.
And she knows us very well as well, you know, so she kind of knew what our pain points were in the room, kind of like the joy that we wanted to bring to the space, how we wanted to open things up. So it was really important to have her on board and to have her kind of help us to pull all those things together.
Yeah.
Once we had that,
then came the first phase of demolition, which I was the most excited for. And people don't say I'm ungrateful enough, but I just couldn't wait to get rid of that old room there. People, it never stay good. The room never stay good. And me just always dream of having a room where we could have said, yes, this proper, this work for it. So, you know, like, I don't know what we can compare it to. Somebody I get a new knee. You know, like somebody I get a new knee. It's not like say. It's not like say you're not grateful for the old knee. Do. But you're just ready because now work again. The old knee I give you beer pain. You just want to get rid of it and get the new knee so you can start anew and start with a fresh. You understand?
Yeah.
So I feel like at this how we just want to get in. Myself personally, pick up that filthy old ilty. I'm a dig down tile, I'm a do a bag of hey, look at, I was so ready for demolition day, people.
Yeah, it was a lot in that first phase to really clear out and get rid of, and we're calling it the first phase because we'll get into the second phase shortly. But it did not take the whole day to demo the room. It literally happened in a few hours.
Yeah, man.
And it was actually like, you know, a relief to see it all kind of bare bones, you know. And then, you know, we at that point, you're gonna laugh at us, as much as we had the layout, we had not chosen one tile. We had not chosen a light fixture. We literally just had some vision boards, and I wouldn't even call them vision boards. We had pictures of rooms that we liked and elements that we liked, and we decided, you know what, the best thing for us to do is to head to Active with Andrew and their whole team at Active to kind of decide how this space was going to come together. You guys came along for that journey. We have a whole video about how we chose what we chose. You all helped us to choose the floor tiles, the wall tiles that we went with. We've never really tiled the walls before. Well, when we did the bathroom, we did the wall tiles in there, I guess. But these were large format tiles, so we've never done anything like that before. And it really helped us to piece together how the spaces were gonna feel. So, as you know, we were redoing the bedroom, we're redoing the bathroom, we're adding a walk-in closet, and we're adding an outdoor patio. We knew that we wanted, you know, just wow moments for all of these amazing spaces, and we knew that the flooring and the wall tiles were gonna make all the difference.
We also knew that Active would have been the place so could have sought it out, because we know Active, we've worked with them over the years, we know what they have to offer, we know that they cover a wide variety of tiles and options. So,
and also different products like, you know, lighting. We also went with a tub this time round, as well as we chose our bed that day as well. You remember?
I think that's when we chose the bed. And that visit.
So it was our one-stop shop, and that turned out really great for us. And I actually left feeling so much more confident that this room was going to come together.
Then came the second stage of demolition. The big machine them come out now. Baby Hilti did out for the first phase. Now the big dog them forward out. So you know, say beer nice, beer dust, wall a lick down. People, it they get crazy.
Yeah, because we were knocking down walls, moving windows as well. Going through foundations.
Digging foundation, laying foundation, because we went outside the room to build out. So that was another crazy part of the project that I was waiting to see how that part would come together. And Junior, Chef, Bebe,
Baba,
and
Desrick, of course.
And of course Supervisor Desrick all went to work, and I tell you, say them do them thing. We're talking about heavy lifting, you know, people. We're talking about proper work.
You know, you talk about making windows bigger, moving windows, but we also created a space, as you remember, for a really, really massive sliding door. But we also created this outdoor patio that is just, you know, a space for Wayne and I to be able to reconnect. We didn't want an entertainment area. We just wanted a space for us. So guys, we also, remember now, you have to also honor your covenant. So we had literally a certain amount of space we could use, and it just turned out to be the perfect amount of space. So many things were working in our favor, like moments where we were just like, only God could have made this be how it is.
When I would see the truck coming with all the raw materials on a daily basis, block, cement, steel, lumber, gravel,
sand,
that's when me know say things are going boy, you know? And I would be excited every time I see another load of things come and then another load of things go out, because there was debris going out at the same time, and trust me, things were moving.
Very, very quickly at that point.
And of course, in all of this, we would be having regular meetings with Andrew from Brahma Developers, and that kind of helped us to stay on course, feel confident about where we were and what was going to happen next.
And also raise any concerns that we had. Like, you know, let me tell you something, guys. Whenever you're doing any type of renovation, you have to be willing to pivot, and change. Yes, we had our beautiful layout, but there are certain things that just, when we came to it, couldn't be exactly that way. And so Andrew was really there as our guiding light to be like, okay, let's figure out the next thing. Having Andrew on board really made all the difference. And let me tell you something, he must be tired to see our number come up on his phone.
Hey, look here, more time I call him from 8 o'clock, I call him in the morning, man. I say, good morning, Wayne. I say, yes, it's me again. Your friendly neighborhood stalker.
It's me again.
So all right, so Andrew was the one who would then now introduce us to Cesco.
Oh yes, it's true.
Right?
Yes.
And then Cesco were able to quickly pull together a site visit, and they not just came with them long and them come with some products for us to see, and we're able to now vision and visualize the products in the space, and trust me, we were impressed, and that started a new partnership with Cesco and MTM.
Yeah, we love Cesco. We love their whole team. We got a chance to go to their showroom, which we showed you. It's a family-owned business, and they're really doing big things in the space, and we were just so happy to have them on board. They were great. They would do site visits as well, made sure that we had everything that we needed. We used a lot of the simple wires. Simple. I love saying that. I don't know. And then while we were at their showroom, we saw one of their most amazing products, something that turned out to be a really beautiful feature in the room, the lit baseboards, which we'll show you a little bit more of that later. But Cesco was a big champ for us, and we really want to big up the whole team at Cesco. Of course, that's one of the great things about when you're renovating, you know, like we were able to now decide where we want sockets, which wall should have it, what type of sockets we want. And so, you know, Mitch, our amazing electrician, who's also a part of the Brahma Developers team, you know, he was able to put everything where we wanted it. And honestly, guys, when you've lived in a space for long enough, you know where you want sockets, you know where you want your light switch. And so, you know, their experience coupled with our experience just makes it a whole lot easier. And God bless drywall. God, drywall mean you can put up a wall here, run your sockets and plugs or whatever through it, and decide from there. But it's worth it in the end.
We're also making provisions for a sound system where, yo, look here, all right. Mitch was also pulling wires and setting up how they want to speak at this and this and this. Because people remember me tell you, say, we wanted to make this room perfect for us. We are music people, so sound system was important. Anyway, as we move along, you know, all work and no play make Jack a dull boy. So we, from time to time, would have our resident chef, Desric
/ supervisor,
run both on the site and whole vibe. And it was such a good camaraderie with us and them and the whole team throughout the whole. I don't think no argument, no cussing, no go on. It was just a good work environment, and I think that's what made things come together even better than how it would probably normally happen.
Agreed.
Look here, even the kids them did out and about. They were invested in the project. They knew
all of the guys who worked on the set, on the site. And you know, they were even able, I mean, a couple times I had to tell Atlas and Ozzy come out of the sandpit.
No, but they did work.
They wanted
Atlas
to get
did
in.
Work too.
Yeah.
Ozzy did doing work.
But it's a big learning curve for them too, and it's a very important one. And you know, because we were so involved as well, you know, it gave our team a chance to allow them the opportunity to do it as well. So that was really nice.
Yeah, and what I enjoyed, why I enjoyed it for them is because it's important for them to see that change can happen to somewhere that you have gotten used to, or to something that you've already gotten used to. And it takes work, time, energy, effort, sweat and blood and tears. Hey, you see, when the wall go up and Junior flash and a smooth out and real, them time them start say, but wait. And then you see the drywall are going. There are things happening inside, outside, electrics being pulled. There are so many moving parts happening all at the same time. And that's why I have to big up the team for working as a unit and how seamless everything was happening all at the same time. So many moving parts.
So speaking of that outdoor area, you know, we really wanted to find a way to make it feel like outside, even though it was just an extension off of inside. And you know, once we finally started to see that tile go up, we were like, wow, this is what's making it feel like you're outside but inside. A lot of people were concerned about us having, you know, a 9-foot wall outside of our door, but the truth is that we couldn't open those windows anyway because we'd be looking right into our neighbor's house. So we took full advantage of just making that completely private. And then we did this lovely opening on the top so that it would feel indoor, outdoor. So when the tiling started for that, so did rainy season. And so every day we were like, you know, watching the rain.
Put up tarpaulin so the man could have gone.
All kind of thing. Yes. I even got a chance to like put up a couple of the tiles, which was really fun. But that's when, you know, it started to really like feel like, I'm liking how this is coming together. Watching the tiles go down in both the bedroom, the bathroom, outside those were the things that made us go, wow, this room is coming together.
Then of course we had to think about the windows and the treatment. And you know, if you know us well, you know Alcor has always been there. Alcor has set us up in the office area, in the kitchen, downstairs at the front, the sliding doors. We've been so happy with how everything always turns out.
Yeah,
obviously.
And it's always easy for us with them, you know, like it's literally, it's one of the parts of the puzzle that always comes together so seamlessly for us.
Yeah.
Because we can just say, hey, this is our measurement. They come, they measure 3 times so that when they make it, it can just slide in.
Drop in. Yeah,
but we had a couple site visits to them because this time we were doing a massive 3-leaf sliding door. And that was like gonna be a wow moment in the room, and we just wanted to make sure we got it right. They went so far as to send us over a sample track, so that when we were tiling we would be able to make the provisions so that we could make it flush with the tiles. These types of details that, you know, people don't really think about all the time but make all the difference.
Yeah, I have to big up the whole Alcor team, Maria, Sheriff, the whole entire team.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Maria was a star because without her guidance, and I've said this before, I would be, as Wayne always said, dead in the show. And when I tell you, she was able to say, hey, let's try and make at one point when the windows were a different size, she's like, let's make it this size. In the bathroom, it should be a projection window because that way you can leave them open, and when it rains, it's no problem. Like that type of knowledge and expertise, you can't beat.
You have to trust the professionals.
Yeah, so big up to Alcor for always coming through for us. And honestly, it's been so much fun like working with them on different projects. And a reminder is that take your time and do one room at a time. You don't have to do everything at once. Take a little time and do one room, then the next room, then the next room, then the next room.
You know, when we start get really excited, when the painting start go on, Grumpy and the team come in now and start paint down the place now.
Wow. And not just paint, we have to mention what happens before the painting. The plastering.
Plastering
is a bad word to me. You hear people? This is a bad word. When you tell me if a plaster and sand, Grumpy knows and me grumpy when that time starts. That is a part of it that is so hard for me, honestly, because of the amount of dust. But it's a part that reaps like so much reward at the end when it's done.
It's also, as you say, the part that really brings the finished look, the refined look. And that's when you see the vision come true. I also have to mention Mr. Sanchez and his whole team at Best Joints and Finishes, who did our kitchen, and we brought them back on board to do our walk-in closet, which let me tell you was a whole thing. Mr. Sanchez, you know, would take my calls. He would come, he would measure, he would figure out, you know, with Vanessa's drawings, with our style ideas, with our needs, how to create a space that was perfect for a walk-in closet. I think that was one of the things that we learned by doing so many different renovation projects, that we need everybody to work together. and everybody to measure and understand who is taking this and communicating with each other too at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what made it, I think, come together even better than I would have even imagined.
One thing we knew about Mr. Sanchez is that he gets his job done on time. And we knew that he would be waiting on us to be ready to install. So he did our vanity, he did our walk-in closets, as well as he built our side tables, or nightstands as people call them, and we also did a chest of drawers for our room.
He did a wonderful job.
He did.
Honestly, I forget credit where credit due.
Also, interestingly enough, Mr. Sanchez is also doing our doors in our for all of the bedrooms, and you'll see one of the bedroom doors in this instance. But yeah, big up to Best Drawings and Finishes and their entire team. Especially, I have to big up Bobby, our socks as them call it, as well as Tony, who painstakingly went through every small detail. And of course, Matthew, who does all of the fitting up, and the whole team, who I know built us a beautiful, beautiful wardrobe and all types of amazing furniture.
Guys, stay with us, Well, come down to it now. All right, so we reached the stage where it's safety and security. Obviously, in a Jamaica, we'll have to grill up the place. So I know Tami had this idea for this lovely grill pattern for the outside patio, and Brahma developers came through with a lovely reinforced steel grill work that just, it had the function of safety but did the job of being beautiful at the same time. And we were so happy with the grill work. Obviously we did the windows as well, but the star of the show is the outside grill for me.
Which I won't even show you until it's up. But that grill took so many men.
Many men. Many,
including this man.
No, trust me.
It was a high stress moment getting that grill into place.
It's heavy duty.
Yeah, and then it took a couple days to make sure it was secure and in place and welded, and it was a lot. But honestly, it's one of the features of the room that I absolutely adore.
Then another thing that we chose at Active was the slab.
Oh, the slab.
Yeah.
I love the slab.
Yeah, no, clean, pretty.
We went with our quartz slab, and it's the same slab that's actually in our kitchen. And you know, we were kind of weighing up between the slab and the sintered stone, but I wanted just a plain matte white. And so I ended up going with the slab, and that is what is on our countertop. Big up to Mr. Henry and his whole team, who fabricated a beautiful countertop for us and a shower nook and all that stuff.
You hear how much people have a big up for this? You see how much people came through to make this vision a reality? And never a normal thing, and that's why you see it takes so much time to get it really right. And then came the installation of the lights.
Oh, you want a room to feel like a room? Put in some light.
Lights, camera, action. And then I remember me tell about the sound system when we did always dream about, right? That was happening at the same time. Big up Mitch and the team.
Oh, you know what was exciting too was when we got to put in the mirror.
Yeah.
And Mr. Wright and his team at Glass World did a world-class job.
By this time we were 98% done with the room. So guys, we're right at the finish line now.
Yeah, and we needed a mirror, a massive mirror to span across our bathroom vanity space, and also we needed a shower glass as well, and we needed it to be custom made. And Mr. Wright at Glass World came in, and he just in no time made that a reality for us. Really professional team, a small team, and they just hit it out the park. And we're so grateful that they were able to make that happen for us as quickly as they did.
So, I mean, basically we're there now. All we have to do is build up the bed.
Oh my gosh, and clean. Hold on, I could talk about the cleaning.
Yeah, the cleaning.
Oh my gosh. I think one of my favorite parts is when it's time to clean. And I have to big up Anastasia and her entire team at Homemaid, because they came in like fairy godmothers. And you remember I was saying to you, I don't think we need anybody to come and clean. I think we can just manage, like, you know, it's just a room. Well, let me tell you something. When they came, they just took care of everything. I'm talking about the windows. That was a big stress for me because the windows had to withstand so much sanding and as we said, painting, this and that. They steam cleaned, they power washed, they got down on hands and knees sometimes to get paint stains out. I mean, it was amazing. And they didn't come once, they came twice. So really and truly, I have to send so much thanks to Nastasia and the whole Homemaid team for their incredible work that they did in that room. Well guys, if you've made it this far in the video, you have stayed tuned for, you know, a part of the story that we really wanted to tell. Sometimes you just see a finished product and you don't see all of the work or all of the people that, you know, really came together to make this a reality. And that was really the vision behind any MTM makeover video, was to show you what was possible, right? And so we do want to continuously say thank you to all of our partners who helped to make this all possible.
Everybody from Andrew, Damian, Brahma developers who always come on board and just see our crazy visions to reality. Yeah,
they're the best. And also to Vanessa Paisley of Clare Design, who, you know, she has this beautiful way of just kind of taking her wants and needs and putting them in the most beautiful way. So big up to her. Also Active Home Center, you guys have come on board with us time and time again to really, you know, help us to create the home of our dreams. And it has meant so much for you to be a part of this project as well. And I'm just really grateful.
Active has always been our one-stop shop. Also want to big up Alcor
Windows and doors
for always coming through with the best windows and doors for us.
We love Alcor. We love our Alcor family so much. And in that same breath, I want to big up Cesco as well for, you know, coming on board and really helping us pull together all of the electrics. And I can't wait to show everybody the little surprise at the end that we did together. Yeah, so excited for that. But all in all, a big thank you to all of the men and women who came out and literally worked on this project, worked on our dream every single day. We are so grateful to each and every one of you. Despite what was going on in your own world, you literally came and helped us to create a dream come true. And to you, MTM family, for sticking along for the journey this whole time and rooting for us and coming along with us and cheering us on. Choosing tiles, we put you to work. But we're so grateful, and we hope that you enjoy this transformation just as much as we have enjoyed making it happen.
Guys, I think it's about that time. I think we're there. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the MTM Makeover bedroom bathroom reveal. Guys, look, let me tell you, the room sleep good, the room feel good,
It smells good.
the room smell good, the room has exceeded all of my expectations, people. Guys, trust me, this project is almost like we saved the best for last.
Yeah, it's honestly been life-changing. And I've cried so many times since we've been finished because I cannot believe it. And what took 18 years to come to feel so worth it. And I think if anything, we just want to encourage anybody watching that, you know, anything is possible. Anything is possible. This room was always possible, you know, but it was just time. It was just time. And, you know, God saw it fit that now was a time for us to be able to do it. And we're so grateful that we could. And it has just been a dream come true.
Trust me. MTM family, drop in the comment section, tell us your standout feature, what you love about it, how you feel about the project in general. Give thanks for, as Tami says, sticking with us. We are very proud of the space, and trust me, we have been enjoying it.
Yeah.
Basking
You know
in
who
it.
I enjoy it too much?
The kids them.
Miss
Ivy no
all
come out.
Ivy she don't want to sleep in her bed again. Miss Miss
Hey.
and in your room this in a ma'am.
Look here. No, she have it a fair room, you know?
Yeah. As the vlog goes along, we'll be sharing more about, you know, small details that we love and stuff. But yeah, I think we said it all. So enjoy, guys. I can't wait to hear what you all think in the comments. We'll see you there.
Thank you.